Good morning everybody. So today is the 5th of October, Wednesday the 5th, and we're off to Epcot. Matching tops on today, so Alex is hating life, I'm loving it. We have already got a Guardians of the Galaxy, we're group 6, and we also have Frozen Lightning Lane as well, so we got that really early as well. I can't remember what time, but
I think what's it? 8:55, was it 9:05 or something?
okay, so they're pretty early. We also have a reservation for the Space 220 lounge today. It is at 10 to 2. We're only going to the lounge because there really wasn't anything on the menu that I personally would eat, and it is quite pricey. So instead we're going to go try some of the appetizers. I say I. Alex is going to try the appetizers. I'm going to try a nice little cocktail.
I'm only having one. Not even more than one.
Okay, well, you
want the cauliflower.
Yes, we are on our way to the Skyliner, so hopefully the queues aren't too long. It's a bit chilly this morning. It's not sunny just yet. I mean, the sun is still in the process of rising, so it is still quite early. It is 7:30, so not the earliest we've got up, but not the latest. Yeah, I'm hoping it'll be a good day, and we brought our passports with us. So far we've got 3 stamps on the cheese fromage thingy. I can't remember what it's called. What's it called?
I can't remember.
It's basically, there's different stations, and if you get 6 or 5 or 6, you get a surprise gift. Or you like win a prize, that type of thing. I already know what it is. It's a really cute little glass that I really want. And I love cheese anyway, so I might as well get the stamps. Oh, it has cheesecake, that's right. Is it strawberry?
Looks it.
Something like that, but I'm excited and hopefully we can get that. I've marked our passports that you get for the Epcot festivals with all the food that we want to try, so I brought that with me. I brought a pen, got my little backpack on today, so I have everything prepared. I kind of wish I brought a cardigan though, it's cold. But hey ho. Yeah, we're hopefully going to see Harmonious as well tonight because I think it's my favourite fireworks show out of all the ones I've seen so far. We've yet to see anything for Animal Kingdom, and the Hollywood ones were really good, but Harmonious just took it to another level, so I'm really hoping we can stay tonight and watch that. But it might mean that we come back to the resort for a little bit and just chill by the pool, because otherwise... Morning! He was waving, I don't know if I caught that. Yeah, we might chill for a little bit at the pool today. Off to Epcot. We made it to Epcot. It probably took us 25 minutes to get here.
Yeah.
25 minutes on the Skyliner, so not too bad. I just need to tap in to say that we are resort guests. Oh, should we go over here? Morning!
Hi, how many?
2.
2, okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Have a good day.
and you. So yeah, when you get to the resorts, once you've gone through, we're going this way. You have to tap in to basically show that you're a resort guest. I think they do it the same at Universal as well. I really can't see. But it just stops people from entering the parks with just a normal ticket rather than actually staying at the resort and using the early magic hours. Yeah, so we're gonna head towards Test Track, and we met a really nice family on the Skyliner from New York. They were really nice. So everyone in Disney is very chatty, which is great at times, but at times when you're really tired and people are like,
yeah,
where are y'all from? And it's like, oh, hi. But maybe that's the British in us that don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were really nice. They were telling us all about their trip so far, so that was really nice. We're gonna see if we can get on Test Track. It already has a lightning lane for after 2 PM, and it has just gone 8 minutes past 8, so I'm really hoping that the standby line isn't too long, but I guess we'll find out when we get there. So test track is down, we don't know when it's going to be open, so we've come into the Connections Cafe. They have a Starbucks in here, so we're gonna get something to eat, something to drink. Do we want to save food for later? Yeah, maybe.
I don't know, should we get a little salad?
I know what we're like, we're going to be so full later, but do I need some of these merch? It does, doesn't it? I may need that. That may be coming home with me. But yes, we're going to get something to drink and something to eat. What are you thinking? They do the strawberry cream.
What? Oh yeah, that's not the same one, but
This is the menu, just in case anybody is wondering. Yeah, I'll show you what we get. Breakfast of Queens, and look, I even got my name on it. So I went for the strawberry cream frappuccino, and then Alex went for the double chocolatey chip. And then we kind of have to. I think we're a little bit obsessed with these. But
I don't think it's that. I think it's that there isn't really any savoury options.
yeah, it's very limited for savoury for breakfast. But
Yeah.
these are really nice, but the scone ones are the best so far.
Yeah,
So
100%.
we're going to have that to share, and then our boarding group for Guardians has just been called, so we're going to go there after.
For joining me today.
Going on Guardians.
The leader of your group was telling me about the
So
plan to
excited.
save Xandar from the road tree.
Wait, did you say the leader? I'm the leader. Wait, who said that?
It was Rocket.
Well, don't believe anything Rocket says.
But he said it was your plan.
Well, okay. You can believe that.
So Epcot stands for every person comes out tired. That's what I learned today from what's his Rocket. That was a really good ride. Like Alex said, like it's really smooth. It doesn't go upside down or anything. It feels like you do. But like the whole way around, I was literally, my arms were up dancing like the whole time. It was such a good ride. I'm so glad that we got to do it more than once. Also just to share. So cool. We're gonna see if Test Track is back open. And they cancelled our Frozen Lightning Lane. We managed to rebook one, but it's not until like 3 o'clock. So we have a, I can't remember what they call it, like a it's basically like an open lightning lane, but there's only limited rides that you can use it on, and you can't use it on Test Track and you can't use it on Revy's. So we're kind of like, well, what are we going to use it on? Because everything else we could easily get a lightning lane for. Looks like Test Track is still down. There are people like stood and sat around the area kind of waiting. I did ask earlier and she said she had no idea what time it would be likely to open, so we'd have to wait and see, I guess. But where do you want to head to now?
I want to head to the toilet.
Okay, we're going to go find a restroom. So we made a decision that it is currently 9:30 and all the other rides in Epcot are like ones that we've already done, like Living with the Land and stuff like that. We don't really want to do them again. It's not really anything that we'd be excited about. So instead, well, the other rides have like an hour wait and we're not willing to wait that when we can get a Genie Pass for them. And again, we've already been on them apart from Frozen, but we have got that for, I did just check and it's actually like 4 o'clock now. So we are going to go back to the resort, get changed, and then I think we're going to head to Typhoon Lagoon because we went there the other day, but we only went for a couple of hours and we didn't realise that you have to take cash to get a locker. You can't use your Magic Band, so we didn't actually go on anything, which suited us fine because we were really tired. So we just like took it in turns to like go in the water and stuff, and then just had our bag with us. Whereas this time we're going to take the cash, and then the cash, and we're going to get a locker and actually go on some of the rides. And then depending on how well we do at Typhoon Lagoon or how much we're enjoying it, we may cancel the Space 220. Just because it means we can continue to do what we're enjoying, and then later on, because there's a lot of food at Epcot that we still haven't had that we want to. So we're thinking that we may just eat around the world when we come back for our frozen instead, so it gives us a longer time at Typhoon Lagoon. I mean, does that sound okay? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go get on the Skyliner again. I mean, it was worth it, even to just come and do Guardians this morning, it was worth it. Like, I have no regrets about getting up, getting ready early. But we're just gonna see where the day takes us, really. They do the theming really well, like, you genuinely could be in the UK right now. Like, it does look like the UK. We live. Not where we live, but areas of the UK. Like, the pub looks like a pub. Like, that is how a pub looks. Little view from the Skyliner. So if you come on the Skyliner, you enter in through the France area, just across the bridge. And then down here, that's where Remy's is. Just down there. Nice little ride on the Skyliner. So there aren't that many good rides in Epcot. There's a couple. Yes, there's Remy's, there's Test Track, there's Frozen, Guardians, and that's probably it.
Is Frozen good?
Well, it is good. It's a step above Peter Pan, but because it's Frozen, that's why it gets the long waits. Like, it's a little boat ride, which tells you the story, so it's a nice ride.
Is it when you do more than once?
No, once you've done it, you've done it, whereas with Guardians I'd do that like 50 times if I could, but yeah. Little thrill seeker over there. Loves the big roller coasters now, don't you?
Oh yeah. I'm a maniac.
But yeah, so we're gonna head back and go to Typhoon Lagoon. We just got back to the room and Mousekeeping have they've done our bed. They've actually done the bed. We didn't sleep on that one last night. It felt wrong for whatever reason. I don't know why, but we're used to this and we have all of our stuff on the bedside table, so that's amazing. They've also given us more coffees. Thank the Lord, because sometimes we just can't be bothered to go get them in the morning. They've even put a little flannel round the tap. They've given us some more soap. I've actually got 2 now, so I'm definitely going to be taking these home with us. We normally just use the pump soap at home, but when I'm depressed that I'm not in Disney anymore, these will make me feel a little bit better. They've even filled the toiletries, so that's brilliant, because we're going to need to shower following going to the water park. But yeah, thrilled. Gonna get myself ready. Oh, and she's found the bread pudding from yesterday, so dig in. So we are all ready for Typhoon Lagoon now. I'm not going to take the camera with us, but if I do get any clips, they'll be on my phone, so I can pop this in for you. We'll see you later. We're here. Honestly, just the music alone makes it just so relaxing. We're gonna go settle ourselves in. So we've had an absolute nightmare of a day, but I will update you on that later. For now, we're having a chili cheese dog, and then we were clever from the UK. We brought a little travel-sized gin, so we've got lemonade and Fanta, and we're gonna have a little gin and a little hot dog by the pool. And then when we're ready, we're gonna go in. Good evening, everybody. So it all kind of went a bit wrong for us today. We did not plan very well. We went to Typhoon Lagoon. We got there, we got comfy, we paid for a locker, we found seats, we sat down, we got very comfortable, and then we questioned what time our reservation was for Space 220. I wouldn't have our phones or anything on us, and we agreed that we were going to cancel it. So we thought, right, it's a couple of hours before, we best go and cancel that now. I knew that there was a rule with regards to cancelling bookings and being charged a certain fee, but I thought it was like hours. Turns out it's a day So if you don't cancel a dining reservation the day before, then they will charge you. So we then tried to go to guest relations at Typhoon Lagoon, thinking we literally have an hour and a half to get there at this point. And we knew that that was going to be near impossible. And we literally just got comfortable and just like, we got a refill cup and we literally were just about to drink it, and it didn't work. So guest relations weren't able to help. They did suggest that we try and make another booking months in advance and then cancel the future booking, but because Space 220 is such a popular place, everything was booked until like the 5th of December. Like every single time slot on every single day was completely booked. Guest relations couldn't do anything else, so we were like, right, we're just gonna have to leave. When we tried to amend it on the app, there is a cancel button on there. We press that and it takes you through, and it basically says that because we were too close to the booking, we couldn't cancel it, and it gives you a phone number that you need to ring. So I tried ringing the number and it didn't even call, it just said calling, and then after a few minutes I'd be literally there with no ringing or anything. So I just hung up. So again, I spoke to guest relations and they said, well, they didn't say anything. I did ask if I could borrow a phone because I didn't know if it was because it was a American number and obviously I've got a UK phone. So we left, we got the bus back to Disney Springs. We actually rushed to pack everything up, got dressed really quick, went to Disney Springs, managed to get a bus back to there, and at this point I think we had like an hour to then get to our reservation, but obviously we had got changed and we'd just put our sun lotion on, and obviously we were in the sand at Typhoon Lagoon, so we were covered in sand, covered in sun lotion. We felt really gross. We were really hot as well because we were meant to go, like we wanted to go in the lazy river. We didn't even get to go on any of the rides at Typhoon Lagoon. We were literally there for about half an hour and then we had to leave. But it's our own fault. It's our own fault for not thinking about the booking ahead of time. So then I'm continuing to try calling. Alex has then gone on the chat option on the My Disney Experience app. We're then waiting for a bus for about 10-15 minutes at Disney Springs. They're not the quickest to get to Pop Century. So at that point the bus then arrives and then somebody comes, I get through on the phone to someone that then allows you to add in, like you, I can't even speak, you add the different numbers to select exactly what the problem is and what you're trying to get through to the right person. So I said that obviously it was a cancelling a reservation, and then I was on hold again, and then while we were on the bus back to Pop Century, at this point we had half an hour to get to our booking. We still needed to get changed and then get on 2 Skyliners to then get there, so we wouldn't have done it regardless. I then got through to the lady and I could barely hear her on the phone, like she was like virtually non-audible, but she basically asked why we were cancelling, and I said that it was like our own fault, but we also had trouble with buses. So we were trying to obviously get there. We'd already at that point got onto 2 buses and we were like, we don't think we're going to get there in time. She was like, do you want to try and modify, but we haven't got anything else available that you can book? And I was like, well then can we just cancel? And she was like, there is normally a cancellation fee, but because it was down to transportation to try and get there, well, we won't charge you basically, out of courtesy. Is that the right word? That's the right word. But yeah, so we then got back, and at that point when we got back, it was literally the time of the booking, so we would have never made it, but we really did try. So that kind of sucked. Like we literally got on 4 buses to sit there for half an hour, put sun lotion on, buy a refill cup and then leave. It was a bit of a waste of time, but we did it. So then we decided that we were really tired still, so we went back to our room, we got our refill cups, went to reception, we got a hot dog and a chili cheese dog. That was really nice, and we refilled our cups and we put some gin. Should we take some of the alcohol with us? Yeah. Going to Epcot in a minute, and just thought I'd explain before we leave. We had a little gin and lemonade at the pool, and then we went in the pool and then we sunbathed for a little bit. Alex had a bit of a nap, I had a bit of a nap. Then we came back to the room because it got too hot, and we just chilled out for a couple of hours. It is now 5 to 6, so we're gonna go head towards the Skyliner and we're going to spend the evening in Epcot. I cancelled all of our lightning lanes, but we still have the like flexible one from this morning, so I'm hoping we can use that on Frozen. Test track is back up, but everything is gone. Like, there is no available lightning lanes for anything apart from Turtle Talk for Crush, I want to say. Maybe Living with the Land. I don't think there's anything else though. Yeah, so we're gonna go to Epcot, but that was basically our hoo-ha from today, and we've learnt our lesson and we won't do it again. So that was really embarrassing. So just an FYI, when you come through to the parks, you have to go through a metal detector, and if you go off, then they'll go and check your bag. They'll pull you to the side. So what they say is, if you have glasses cases, phones, cameras, anything like that, umbrellas, you have to kind of hold them in front of you. I held my camera and my phone, but it wasn't quite far enough. So he said you held them just too close to your bag. But he was looking through my bag, obviously, to check that there was nothing in there that I shouldn't be. And he was like, you know what I found in your bag, right? I was like, what? He was like, you know you can't bring alcohol into Disney Park. I was like, I completely forgot they were in there. I didn't even realise you couldn't bring alcohol into the parks. He said he'd let me off this one time because we were celebrating our engagement, and he said that it was just the equivalent of like 2 shots, but he was like, don't do it again. I was like, I won't, I'm sorry, and I felt my face go so red. I ran over to Alex and I was like, oh my gosh, I got told off. I wanted to go that way, if that's okay. I thought we'd make our way round to Frozen. But we're in Epcot now, very close to my face right now. Yeah, that was really embarrassing. So lesson learned, don't bring alcohol in, or I mean try it. I'm gonna get in the
I saw you in the picture.
I hit my head.
I tried to leave.
You have to hold the camera quite high. Alex pulls me away from everyone. Yeah, we're gonna make our way around the world now. Oh, sorry. Thank you. We're gonna make our way around the world now and eat everywhere. I'm so hungry. I really was hungry in the room. We still have the cupcakes from yesterday still, but I decided to not have them. I made myself a little decaf coffee instead, so I could save my appetite for now. So it's melted cheese with honey on top and then pistachio nuts as well. We'll let you know what we think. Feedback? It's really nice. It's not too sweet with the honey. The nuts work really well with the cheese. It's kind of like a goat's cheese.
Yeah.
Like flavour wise. Texture is more like halloumi though. I think, because it's quite a tough, like it's not melty.
Yeah.
But yeah, really nice. Definitely have it again. I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, probably 8.
So the gift shop in Japan is meant to be like amazing, so we thought it'd be rude if we didn't have a look. You never know, this might actually be where we find like the most amazing things ever. I want to look at the snacks. Yeah, I want to see the Japanese snacks. They're meant to be really, really different from anything else. I mean, even already it's very different. Pretty cool though. You know, I was just thinking for my suitcase, it'd be nice to put a nice short sword in. You know? I don't think customs would question it at all.
I feel like that's exactly what our house is missing.
A sword?
Yeah.
Let's get 3. Ever heard of a strawberry Kit Kat? What's the green one? Like matcha?
Yeah, is it matcha?
Matcha?
Oh, I thought it said mint then, but it says mini.
Mini.
Is it matcha tea, isn't it?
Not a clue. They've got quite
Green
a lot
tea.
of... Oh, green tea. Lovely. I'd love a green tea Kit Kat.
We got 64 calories, not bad.
Oh yeah, because we've been counting our calories this holiday, haven't we? This really cute couple came up to us and they were like, "Can you come and see my husband?" And we were like, is she talking to us? And she was like, he would not wear my top.
She was from Texas, clearly.
I don't know if you could tell, I've been loving doing all the accents when I'm meeting people. But apparently she got the same tops for her and her husband and he wouldn't wear it and she was really upset. But she was like, y'all look amazing. She was like, look how good they look. But yes, it was really sweet. But apparently he was worried that people were going to come up to him and say, your top says that you buy the beers, can you buy me a beer? But we haven't had that just yet. And these are little tiny baby crabs.
I'm so intrigued.
Do you want to get some and try one on camera?
No, absolutely not.
Does it say anything?
$6.49. Dried crab.
That sounds disgusting. They look disgusting as well.
They're like really hard as well.
No, not for me, I don't think. What are they? Squid. Seasoned squid.
Oh, not for me either.
Yeah, I think we'll leave that for now. So Alex is going to get a frozen beer and I'm going to get a little Sprite to add my gin to. So we just got the frozen beer. So it's a normal beer and then it has
like a slush on the top?
Yeah, I don't really understand what it is, but it's dripping. So Alex is going to try that. I went for a Sprite because I'm going to put my contraband in. Don't tell anyone. Oh. Is that a no?
Well, the stuff on the top is like the head of the beer. The bit that you don't really want to drink on its own.
Oh.
But I don't really know how I go about drinking the rest of the beer with such a big head.
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to drink a normal beer anyway, so. Give it a go.
It's going to go all over the shop.
Oh.
I honestly don't know how to do it.
Grace and kindness. I'm going to add my gin to my lemonade. How is it? Any better?
It is nice, it's just getting through them.
Okay, well, we're going to enjoy our drinks. So I thought I'd put some of my contraband in. So I've got a blackberry gin in my Sprite. I put probably about half of it in. Don't know how strong it's going to be, but we're in for a good night. Very excited. I'm a bit far away, but the beacon's lighting up.
This is a great spot to watch the fireworks.
So pretty.
Executive decision, I got one of them. That's like the lemon rock.
So, feedback on the beer.
A bit nasty.
Not another one.
So the head is frozen, not the beer. And there's a lot of head. Too much head. Which lemonade?
Really nice. My lemonade. It's really nice. Onto my head though. Would you have it again?
No. I mean, the beer's fine, but the head's too much.
Out of 10?
And you can't get past it, hence why the straw.
Oh. What would you rate out of 10?
5.
Oh, so it's not too bad. The actual beer itself, you said, was nice.
Yeah, the beer's fine. It's the head ruins it.
Yeah.
I could have got a not frozen version, but I was intrigued. I'm not intrigued anymore.
Learned your lesson. We're going to get a teriyaki bun as well now from Japan as well, so I'll let you know what that's like. So we've got our teriyaki bun? Bao bun?
I don't know.
Bun. Teriyaki chicken bun. That's the inside.
Just cut it in half.
We'll just let it focus.
Yes. I mean,
That's nice.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's nice.
Quite sweet.
Yeah, really sweet teriyaki, but really nice.
It reminds me of the noodles from Ohana, but in a bun.
Oh, the flies.
Out of 10?
I'm gonna go 7.5 because it's a little bit dry.
You always say that about bao bun, though, don't you?
I was about
I
to
don't
say
know
it.
how you pronounce that.
The buns themselves, they're quite dry anyway, so if it had like a dipping sauce, I'd be chuffed, but the actual chicken itself is lovely. You're right, it does taste just like the Polynesian noodles from Ohana. Yeah, gonna finish these up. The famous Epcot train. It is super cute though. The little houses have got like little figurines and everything in them. So sweet. We made it to Arendelle. We're about to go on Frozen with the lightning pass that we had earlier from the Frozen that got cancelled. Hannah, this is for you. What did you think of Frozen?
It was fine, yeah.
Would you wait a posted 2-hour wait for it?
No. I'd probably wait 20. 20 max.
You're very lucky if you ever have to wait 20 minutes for Frozen.
Yeah, one and done, I think.
It's a lovely ride, like it is lovely, and if you love Frozen, it's great. Like I had a great little sing-along. The animatronics are really clever, but they're a little bit creepy at the end. Yeah, it was really good, but it is a ridiculous amount of time that people have to wait to get onto it, so I'm glad we done it.
I wouldn't have gone on without the lightning lane.
No, God no. Where are we heading for food now?
Germany, I think.
Get a pretzel.
China.
China, what do you want from China?
I don't know.
Let's go see and we'll let you know. We're at Caramel Peach. We're going to get some popcorn, we're going to get a bath bar, and we're going to get the gingerbread caramel sandwich, and then anything else that we fancy we're going to get too. I'll show you what there is. What can I get for you? Please could I get the popcorn? Can I also get the gingerbread cookie? And could I also get 2 of the butter bars? Sure.
Would you like your butter bars together in a container or separate?
Thank you. The lady at the till was so nice. She even got rid of some of our change for us because we're trying to figure out the currency, but it's not going very well. But look at the little Disney 50th bag. And I hope everybody that knows me back at home knows that I'm going to use this every single day. No matter where I am, it's going to come with me everywhere. We got the fries flight, and then we got the scampi dip and baguette. We're about to dig in, but we're in a line, so we'll let you know later what we thought. Where do you put those shoes? On your head. That's correct. Good idea. So we're just in the Skyliner on the way back, and just thought I'd show you some of the view. So right back there, you can see the Epcot ball shining bright. Try and zoom you in a little bit. Don't know if it's just a big blur now. I'll zoom back out. But we're currently going over Caribbean Beach, so you can see like the pool in the background, and then you can see the other carts coming around. It's a really, really pretty ride, day or night. We are back from Epcot now. We had a really nice time there. We saw the fireworks in the end with our fry flight and our scampi dip. I wanted to show you the little card that comes with the fry flight, so you had little bit of knowledge of what it was. There was a sea salt and malt vinegar one. There was a, yeah, Alex loved those. There was a barbecue bacon fry with smoked aioli. That one was my favourite. And then we weren't the biggest fan of the sweet potato casserole fries with caramel pecans and toasted marshmallow cream with caramel whiskey. They were just super sweet. The barbecue ones are my favourite, and then the sea salt ones were Alex's favourite, but they were really nice. And then also I wanted to show you the cost as well as what we actually got. So we got the Werther Originals popcorn bag, which absolutely smells amazing. We got 2 of those butter bars that we had the other day. May have to just try one out tonight, just to make sure it's as good as it was the other day. And then we also got the gingerbread, I don't remember what it's called, gingerbread cookie caramel. So it's 2 gingerbread biscuits with caramel and I'm guessing icing in the middle. But all of that, as well as the reusable 50th like mini bag, came to $25.52. So in my head it's reasonable, and to be honest, other than my pink ears, this is the only thing I've bought for myself so far this holiday, and we're actually coming towards the end of it, so that's really sad. But we're not going to think about that yet. I'm going to end the vlog here, but before I do, Alex, what was your favourite thing that you ate around the world today? Should have given you more time to prepare.
Yeah.
I'll tell you mine.
I'm trying to think what we
I know, I'm trying to think what we ate. What did we have? So we went in and we had, oh, mine was the cheese. I really liked that cheese. The, was it Greece? Morocco?
Greece.
Greece, the griddled cheese, I want to say it is.
Yeah.
That was really nice, I really enjoyed that. Was yours your beer? You loved that beer.
No.
Oh, out of 10, what would you give the fries and the scallop dip?
The fries I'd have to rate individually, I think.
Okay, what would you give
The
your...
vinegar ones I'd give 8.
Yeah? Barbecue?
The other 2 I'd give... Barbecue I'd probably give 3. And the other ones 1.
Yeah, sweet potato weren't the best. I think as well it didn't help that we wanted to watch the fireworks and have them, and we ended up having to queue a lot, and so they were a bit cold by the time, but that was our fault, so... and what about the scampi? It was very fishy. I know obviously that it's fish, I get that, but I don't know.
I wouldn't say it was that fishy.
You didn't say it was scampi, did you? You reckon it was scallops,
yeah.
Which it could have been.
I think I'd rate that a 7.
Okay, I wasn't the biggest fan, so I'd probably go like 5. But it comes with a bit of a baguette, but again it got a bit cold by the time we ate it. As you can see,
different if we ate it hot.
Yeah, we're quite tired. We are off to Animal Kingdom tomorrow, so we will see you then. Hope you've enjoyed today's vlog, and thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Bye. Alex always says goodbye and I always miss it out. She always waves and I always turn it off before, so we're making a point. Goodbye.